Ladies, let's have a real, positive, and empowering talk. Hitting 40 isn't a finish line, it's an incredible new starting block. Your body and life are entering a powerful, transformative phase. Here are 7 universal natural shifts that happen, so you can embrace them with knowledge and grace. First, your metabolism shifts gears, but it doesn't break. Your resting metabolic rate naturally slows by about 1 to 2% per decade after 30. This isn't a flaw, it's biology. It means your body needs fewer calories, but more nutrients. The focus shifts from dieting to nutrient-dense eating and strength training to build calorie-burning muscle. Second, hormonal recalibration begins. Perimenopause, the transition leading to menopause, often starts in the 40s. Estrogen and progesterone levels fluctuate, which can affect your cycle, sleep, and temperature regulation. This is a gradual process, not a sudden drop. Understanding this helps you navigate symptoms with your doctor, from lifestyle tweaks to potential hormone therapy. Third, your skin starts telling its story. As you move through your 40s and 50s, your skin becomes a living record of your life's journey. Every smile, every frown, every moment spent in the sun or in laughter with friends leaves a subtle mark, a gentle reminder of the years you've lived and the experiences you've gathered. Your skin, once smooth and unmarked, now begins to reveal the unique narrative of your life. It's not just about aging, it's about the accumulation of memories, wisdom, and character. The lines that appear are not flaws, but rather the gentle etchings of a life well lived, each one telling a story of joy, resilience, and growth. As you look in the mirror, you may notice changes that seem sudden, but in reality, they are the result of decades of living, loving, and learning. Your skin is your canvas, and every mark is a brushstroke in the masterpiece that is your life. Over time, you may find yourself reflecting on the moments that shaped you, childhood summers spent outdoors, the stress of late nights, the warmth of family gatherings, and the quiet strength built through challenges. All of these experiences are woven into the fabric of your skin, creating a tapestry that is uniquely yours. The beauty of this process is that it connects you to your past, while also reminding you of your growth. Each day, your skin continues to evolve, adapting to your environment, your habits, and your emotions. This ongoing transformation is a testament to your resilience and your ability to embrace change with grace. One of the most significant changes happening beneath the surface is the gradual decrease in collagen production. Collagen, the protein responsible for keeping your skin firm, plump, and youthful, starts to decline by about 1% each year after your mid-20s. By the time you reach your 40s and 50s, this slow but steady reduction becomes more noticeable. Collagen acts as the scaffolding that supports your skin's structure, and as its levels drop, you may begin to see your skin losing some of its youthful bounce and resilience. This process is entirely natural and happens to everyone, regardless of genetics or lifestyle. However, factors like sun exposure, smoking, and stress can accelerate collagen loss, making the signs of aging appear more quickly. Understanding this process can help you approach your skin with more compassion and care, recognizing that these changes are a normal part of life's progression. It's also important to remember that collagen isn't the only component at play. Elastin, another vital protein, also diminishes with age, contributing to changes in skin texture and elasticity. The combined effect of reduced collagen and elastin means your skin may feel less firm and more prone to fine lines or sagging. While these changes are inevitable, they are also a reflection of the natural rhythm of life. By learning about what's happening beneath the surface, you can make informed choices about how to support your skin's health and appearance, and you can do so with kindness rather than criticism. As collagen production slows, your skin naturally becomes thinner and more delicate. You might notice that your skin feels drier than it used to, or that it doesn't bounce back as quickly after being pinched or pressed. Fine lines begin to appear around the eyes, mouth, and forehead, areas that move the most when you express yourself. These changes can sometimes feel daunting, but they are simply signs that your skin is evolving along with you. Thinner skin can be more sensitive to environmental factors, such as wind, cold, and pollution, making it even more important to treat it with gentle care. Hydration becomes crucial, both from the inside and out. Drinking plenty of water, using nourishing moisturizers, and avoiding harsh cleansers can help maintain your skin's natural barrier and keep it feeling comfortable. Remember, these changes are not a loss. They are a transformation, a new chapter in your skin's story. You may also find that your skin's needs shift with the seasons or as your lifestyle changes. For example, indoor heating in winter can dry out your skin, while summer sun can increase sensitivity. Adapting your routine by adding a humidifier, switching to richer creams, or layering hydrating serums can make a significant difference. Small acts of self-care, like taking a few extra minutes to massage in your moisturizer or choosing gentle, fragrance-free products, can help your skin feel nurtured and supported. These rituals are not just about appearance, they are about honoring your body and the journey it's on. It's important to remember that these visible changes are not a loss of beauty, but rather a gain in character. The lines and textures that develop over time are a testament to the life you've lived, the laughter you've shared, the challenges you've overcome, and the wisdom you've gained. Society often tells us to fear aging, to hide or erase the signs of time, but true beauty lies in authenticity and self-acceptance. Embracing your skin story can be a powerful act of self-love. When you look at your reflection, try to see not just the changes, but the experiences that shaped them. Each line is a memory, each mark a milestone. Confidence comes from within. And when you wear your story with pride, it shines through in every smile, every glance, and every interaction. Celebrate the journey your skin has taken with you, and honor the person you've become. Surrounding yourself with supportive friends and communities can also help shift your perspective. Sharing stories, tips, and encouragement with others who are on a similar journey can be empowering. When you see the beauty in others' stories, it becomes easier to recognize and appreciate your own. Remember, your skin is not just a reflection of age, it's a reflection of your spirit, your resilience, and your capacity for joy. As your skin's needs evolve, so too should your skincare routine. Superior hydration becomes the foundation of healthy, radiant skin. Look for moisturizers that contain ingredients like hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and glycerin, which help to lock in moisture and strengthen your skin's protective barrier. Consistent use of SPF 30 or higher is non-negotiable, even on cloudy days or when you're indoors near windows. Sun protection is the single most effective way to prevent further collagen breakdown and protect your skin from harmful UV rays. In addition, incorporating ingredients like retinoids and peptides can support your skin's renewal process. Retinoids, derived from vitamin A, help to stimulate collagen production and improve skin texture, while peptides signal your skin to repair itself and maintain firmness. Don't forget to pay attention to your skin's unique needs. What works for one person may not work for another. Consulting with a dermatologist can help you tailor your routine to address specific concerns, whether it's dryness, sensitivity, or uneven tone. Remember, skincare is not just about looking younger. It's about feeling comfortable and confident in your own skin at every age. By nurturing your skin with intention and care, you honor the story it tells and support its health for years to come. And don't underestimate the role of nutrition and lifestyle in your skin's vitality. Eating a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins can help your skin look and feel its best. Getting enough sleep, managing stress, and moving your body regularly all contribute to a healthy glow that no product can replace. Ultimately, your skin story is one of resilience, adaptation, and beauty, one that deserves to be celebrated every single day. So, here's the thing. Muscle mass begins a natural decline if you don't fight it. This is something that happens to everyone, regardless of how active you were in your younger years. You might not notice it at first, but the changes are happening beneath the surface. As we age, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle tissue, a process known as sarcopenia. This isn't just about looking toned or fitting into your favorite jeans. It's about your overall health, your ability to move, and your quality of life. Many people are surprised to learn that this decline can start as early as your 30s. You might feel just as strong as you did in your 20s, but slowly, year after year, your muscles are shrinking unless you take action. This is a completely natural process, but it's not inevitable. The good news is, you have a lot of control over how quickly this happens and how much it affects your daily life. What's really important to understand is that muscle loss doesn't just impact how you look on the outside, it affects how your body functions on the inside too. Your muscles play a crucial role in everything from your posture and balance to your energy levels and even your immune system. When you start to lose muscle, you might notice you tire more easily, or that everyday tasks feel just a little bit harder than they used to. It's not just about aging gracefully, it's about maintaining your independence and vitality as the years go by. And while genetics do play a role, your daily habits and choices have a much bigger impact than most people realize. You can actually lose about 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade after you hit 30. That might not sound like a lot at first, but think about it. Over the course of 20 or 30 years, that adds up to a significant loss of strength and function. Imagine trying to lift a heavy box, climb a flight of stairs, or even just get up from a chair. These everyday activities can become much more challenging if you don't have the muscle strength to support your body. And it's not just about strength. Losing muscle mass also means your metabolism slows down, making it easier to gain weight and harder to keep it off. Your muscles are like the engine of your body, burning calories even when you're at rest. When you lose muscle, your engine gets smaller, and your body burns fewer calories. This is one reason why so many people notice it's harder to maintain their weight as they get older. But there's more to it than just numbers on a scale or how your clothes fit. Muscle loss can also affect your balance and coordination, increasing your risk of falls and injuries. It can make your joints feel less stable, and even simple movements can start to feel awkward or uncomfortable. Over time, this can lead to a cycle where you move less because it feels harder, which then causes you to lose even more muscle. That's why it's so important to be proactive and take steps to preserve your muscle mass before these changes become noticeable in your daily life. That's why, honestly, strength or resistance training is just non-negotiable. It's not just for bodybuilders or athletes, it's for everyone, especially as we get older. Resistance training is any exercise that makes your muscles work against a force, whether that's lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even doing body weight exercises like squats and push-ups. The key is to challenge your muscles regularly so they stay strong and healthy. Studies have shown that people who engage in regular strength training can actually reverse some of the muscle loss that comes with aging. It's never too late to start, and the benefits go far beyond just building muscle. Strength training can improve your balance, reduce your risk of falls, and help you stay active and independent for years to come. It can also boost your mood, improve your sleep, and even help manage chronic conditions like diabetes and arthritis. And here's something else to consider. Strength training doesn't have to be intimidating or complicated. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to get started. Even simple exercises at home, like wall push-ups, chair squats, or resistance band routines, can make a real difference. The most important thing is consistency, making it a regular part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or taking a walk. Over time, you'll notice not just physical changes, but mental and emotional benefits as well. You'll feel more confident, more capable, and more in control of your health. It's the single most important thing you can do to maintain your strength, bone density, metabolism, and, really, your independence for decades to come. Think about all the things you love to do. Traveling, playing with your kids or grandkids, exploring new hobbies, or simply enjoying a walk in the park. All of these activities require a certain level of strength and mobility. By prioritizing resistance training, you're investing in your future self. You're making sure that you can keep doing the things you love without being held back by weakness or fatigue. And it's not just about the big moments, it's about the little things too. Carrying groceries, climbing stairs, getting up from the floor, or even just standing up from a chair. These are all things that become easier when you have strong muscles. Plus, maintaining muscle mass helps protect your bones, reducing your risk of osteoporosis and fractures as you age. It also keeps your metabolism humming, making it easier to manage your weight and stay healthy overall. The best part? You don't need to spend hours in the gym or lift super heavy weights to see results. Even small, consistent efforts can make a big difference over time. The most important thing is to get started and keep going. Remember, your body is incredibly adaptable, and it's never too late to make positive changes. So, whether you're new to strength training or getting back into it after a break, know that every bit of effort counts. Your future self will thank you for it. And as you move forward, remember that building and maintaining muscle is a lifelong journey, not a quick fix. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and stay motivated by focusing on how much better you feel and how much more you can do. Every step you take now is a step toward a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant future. And your risk profile changes as you get older. Knowledge is power here. The risk for certain health conditions like heart disease, breast cancer, and osteoporosis, it just goes up. That's why your annual physicals, mammograms, and bone density screenings aren't just appointments. They're actually your most powerful tools for a long, healthy life. Prevention at this stage becomes proactive healthcare. Sleep architecture changes. You may find that deep sleep becomes more elusive, and honestly, you wake up more easily. This is due to hormonal changes and, life stress. Prioritizing sleep hygiene, a dark, cool room, a consistent schedule, and limiting caffeine and alcohol becomes more critical than ever for your mood, cognition, and overall health. A powerful psychological shift occurs, and honestly, this might just be the best part. For many women, reaching your 40s is like stepping into a new chapter of life, one that's filled with both challenges and opportunities, but also a sense of awakening that's hard to describe until you experience it yourself. It's as if, after years of living according to the expectations of others, family, friends, society at large, you suddenly find yourself standing at a crossroads, holding the pen to write your own story. This shift isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's a quiet realization that bubbles up during a morning coffee, or a gentle nudge you feel while journaling in the soft light of your living room. It's the moment you realize that your life is truly your own, and you have the power to shape it in ways that honor who you are now, not just who you were expected to be. This awakening can feel like a breath of fresh air, a subtle but profound sense of freedom that seeps into your daily routines. You might notice it in the way you start your mornings, with a little more intention, a little more self-compassion. Or perhaps it's in the way you pause to reflect, giving yourself permission to dream about what's next, rather than just replaying the past. There's a growing sense of possibility, a quiet confidence that whispers, "You get to choose." And that realization, even if it comes in small, everyday moments, can be absolutely life-changing. This period is often called the midlife unraveling, and while that term might sound a little intimidating, it's actually a beautiful process of transformation. The unraveling isn't about falling apart. It's about letting go of the threads that no longer serve you, the old beliefs and societal expectations that have quietly shaped your choices for decades. Maybe you start to question why you've always put others' needs before your own, or why you've chased goals that never truly felt like yours. You might find yourself reflecting on the roles you've played, daughter, partner, mother, employee, and wondering which ones still fit, and which ones you're ready to outgrow. This is a time when you begin to see the invisible scripts you've been handed, and you finally feel empowered to rewrite them. It's a process that can be emotional, even a little scary, but it's also deeply liberating. You might tear up old notes or photos, not out of anger, but as a symbolic act of release, making space for new memories, new dreams, and a new sense of self. What's remarkable is that this unraveling is often accompanied by a sense of solidarity. You realize you're not alone. Other women are experiencing these same shifts, having the same questions, and finding the same courage to let go. Conversations with friends become more honest, more vulnerable, and more supportive. There's a shared understanding that it's okay to outgrow old versions of yourself, and that doing so is a sign of growth, not failure. This collective journey can be a source of strength, reminding you that transformation is not only possible, but natural and necessary. One of the most remarkable changes during this time is how your priorities shift. You start to care less about what people think, and way more about what you truly want. The opinions of others, whether it's about your appearance, your career, or your life choices, begin to lose their grip on you. Instead, you find yourself tuning in to your own desires, your own values, and your own sense of purpose. Confidence often surges, not because you suddenly have all the answers, but because you're finally asking the right questions. You might try new things you never would have considered before, taking up painting, traveling solo, or even just saying no to things that drain your energy. You laugh more freely, speak your mind more openly, and walk through the world with your head held a little higher. This newfound confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about authenticity. It's about showing up as your true self, unapologetically, and discovering that the world is a much more interesting place when you do. As you embrace this shift, you may notice that your relationships also begin to change. Some friendships deepen, built on mutual respect and shared growth, while others may fade as you outgrow old dynamics. You might find yourself drawn to new communities or experiences that align with your evolving interests. The courage to be yourself, to pursue what lights you up, becomes a guiding force. And with every step you take in this direction, you reinforce the belief that your happiness and fulfillment are worth prioritizing. This is a time of incredible clarity, self-definition, and setting boundaries that really honor the woman you've become. You start to recognize what truly matters to you, and you're no longer willing to compromise your well-being for the sake of pleasing others. Setting boundaries becomes an act of self-respect, not selfishness. You might find yourself having honest conversations with loved ones, expressing your needs and desires more clearly than ever before. You might carve out time for yourself, whether it's through journaling, yoga, or simply sitting in silence, because you understand that your own happiness is just as important as anyone else's. This clarity allows you to make decisions with greater confidence, to pursue goals that align with your values, and to let go of relationships or commitments that no longer serve you. It's a process of self-definition, where you get to decide who you are, what you stand for, and how you want to live the rest of your life. And while this journey isn't always easy, it's incredibly rewarding. You discover a sense of peace and fulfillment that comes from living authentically, from honoring your own needs, and from embracing the woman you've become. This powerful psychological shift is not just a phase, it's a transformation that can shape the rest of your life in the most beautiful ways. And perhaps, most importantly, you realize that this journey is ongoing. There's no final destination, no perfect version of yourself to arrive at. Instead, you learn to celebrate the process, the small victories, the moments of insight, the courage it takes to keep growing. You become more compassionate with yourself, more willing to forgive past mistakes, and more open to the possibilities that lie ahead. This is the gift of midlife, the chance to step fully into your own story, to live with intention, and to create a life that feels truly, deeply yours. These changes aren't a crisis. They're honestly a call to action and self-care. Your 40s are a time to trade outdated routines for smarter, more intentional strategies that honor your evolving, incredible body. If this honest, empowering advice helped you or a woman you love, please share this video. Let's change the narrative around aging together. For more science-backed, positive health guidance for every life stage, make sure you're part of our community. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your best years are ahead.